Hello everybody, welcome to Rising Hawk Tarot. This video is for the Sun Bear Zodiac sign of the Beaver, and it's for the month of November. So I am going to be doing a medicine wheel spread using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck for the initial spread. And then I will be clarifying with the Fairy Wicca Tarot. And at the very end of the reading, I will pull three main themes from the Fine-Horn Oracle Spirit deck. Okay, so let's get started for the beavers. So we start in the center of the medicine wheel, and we start with this lizard energy. And the lizard energy is very sensitive to the subtleties. Excuse me, sorry. It's very sensitive to the subtleties. Um, and can almost come off sometimes as a little bit of a flaky energy, for a lack of a better way to put it. So I do feel like you guys are going to be, you beavers, could be very sensitive to the subtles. And so this will also make you very sensitive to the energies around you. It could also make you sensitive to things like loud noises and bright lights and stuff like that. But let's clarify this lizard energy. Okay, so with the lizard, we have the Four of Air. So this would represent the Four of Swords, which is a card of resting, relaxing, and recovering. So I do feel like with the heightened sensitivities, um, a lot of rest and relaxation, a lot of self-care is going to be necessary for the beavers this month. And you may even feel the need to withdraw um, a little bit from the bright lights and that kind of stuff. And so I would definitely say that that is a good thing for you to do at this month, is spend a lot of time resting and relaxing, just because you could find a lot of like I said, this sensitivity could be a little bit overwhelming. So just make sure that you are resting and practicing a lot of self-care. Next, we go over to the east of the wheel. And here we have this bee energy. So the bee energy is a very hard-working energy. So I see, and as beavers, you are naturally hardworking individuals. You have a natural hardworking energy, but again, with the bee energy and that very hardworking energy, it is easy to become to get that burnt out feeling when we're just work, 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 work. So again, really make sure with that Four of Swords that you are taking the time to rest and relax this month. So let's clarify this bee energy. And with the bee, we have the Ace of Ulysses. So yes, it is saying, so this would represent the Ace of Cups, which can represent our emotions overflowing. Now, normally this is it's a card of emotions such as love and joy, such as that. But kind of what I'm feeling for you beavers is, if you don't take care of yourself, and you don't take that Four of Swords energy, you don't take that time to rest and recover, your emotions could overflow, and it's not going to be in a positive way. With that bee energy, when the bee gets overworked and gets too tired, he gets cranky, and then he could sting somebody. So be very cautious of that this month, beavers, that you're not overworking yourself and that you are taking the necessary rest and relaxation. Next, we go over to the west of the wheel. And here we have this cosmic egg. Um, so the cosmic egg represents our seventh chakra. So this represents your crown chakra. So I do feel, again, you had that lizard energy, which says like you're going to be very sensitive to the subtleties, to the energies and stuff like that. So I do feel like your crown chakra, for a lot of you, will be wide open this month. And I do actually, with that crown chakra being wide open, I see like limiting beliefs, and this is coming up in the West, which is our healer animal sits in the West. So I do see some healing happening this month, and especially if you allow yourself that rest and relaxation. Um, you will find like more, you know, that you are lifting limiting beliefs. You are getting rid of those beliefs that are no longer serving you, and you are learning to understand and know yourself better, and you're finding more of a oneness and a connection, not only with yourself and your higher self, but with spirit as well. But let's clarify that cosmic egg. So with the cosmic egg, we have the Nine of Tines. So this would represent the Nine of Wands. So this is saying don't give up. Okay, is what the Nine of Wands says. It says don't give up. Hold on to your boundaries, and know your worth as well. So I think this is something. Again, like I said, your crown chakra is going to be wide open, and you're going to be starting to um, like I said, have more of a oneness and more of a connection to yourself as well as to spirit. And I feel like you are going to find like a new sense of determination um, to again get rid of those things in your life that aren't serving you and really working harder at the things that are serving you. Yeah, so really create some boundaries is what's coming through. And yeah, like don't give up, know your worth. And I really feel with that open crown chakra that you will know your worth. Okay, next we go down to the south of the wheel. And here we have this fox energy. So the fox energy is a very um, it's kind of a very family oriented card. So I do see a lot of you beavers being very family oriented this month. And it is saying really connect with those people that you love, and especially if there is somebody that you love that you haven't connected with in a while, really reach out to that person and reconnect is what I would say. And this is in the South, which is the area of our emotions. So again, it does make sense that it almost feels like you may be feeling some sort of nostalgia or something like that. But let's clarify this fox energy. With the fox, we have the druid. So this would represent the magician in the traditional uh, tarot, and the magician is a card of manifestation. So again, I do feel like you are going to be very family oriented this month. And again, maybe it's you are trying to manifest something for your family, or maybe you're trying to manifest a family itself, right? The fox is also a great card. It's a card of having a strong partner. So if anybody is, anybody looking for love, you could find actually a very strong partner this month. And if you're already in a relationship, this could be a re-strengthening, like a reconnection of that relationship. But I do feel like you are manifesting this. You are bringing this into being. So I just love that. Next, we go to the north. And here we have firefly energy. So I do find this interesting. So the north is the area of our minds, and the firefly is a card of being inspired. So I do feel, again, in the area of our minds, you could find something that this month that really inspires you. Um, and it's going to be something that awakens very, very quickly. And it's probably going to be some sort of creative energy. But the firefly is, it's just a momentary inspiration and it's very fleeting. So when the firefly energy shows up, it says to grab on to that inspiration while it's there because it's not going to be there long. So usually my recommendation with it is whatever comes to you, whatever inspirations you receive, write them down because that is an action. So write down anything that you feel inspired to do or be or have or anything like that. Because again, you also have that power of manifestation with the magician or with the druid energy. With the firefly, we have the Ardry of Air. So this would be the Page of Swords. Um, and the Page of Swords is a card of curiosity. So definitely, like I said, I do, and again, area of the mind, right? So I do feel whatever this inspiration is, it's going to spark your curiosity, which is going to make you want to learn more. And I love that. I'm a seeker, so I'm constantly looking for to learn more and to have more knowledge. But so I do feel for you beavers today that this is going to be, uh, or this month, this spark of inspiration is going to open up a world of curiosity to you, and it's going to have you exploring different things, I would say. Next, we go down to the southeast of the wheel. And here we have this Cobra energy. And it's so the Cobra energy, this is a card of um, it's a card of study. Okay, it's a card of learning. It's a card of pausing and waiting. So I do feel like this inspiration that you have with that firefly energy. This could be an inspiration to study something new. And the Cobra says that when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. But let's clarify this Cobra energy. So with the Cobra, we have, oh, jeepers. We have the holy waters. So this would represent the Temperance card. So it's a card of alchemy, turning one thing into another, which so again, I do feel like you are going to be inspired to do something. You're going to be inspired to learn something new. And I feel like it's that alchemy, right? It's you're learning to turn one thing into another. So this could be something that has been hindering you for a while, and you go, you know what? I'm going to learn as much as I can about this topic so that it doesn't get in my way anymore, is kind of the energy that I'm feeling. You're taking one thing and turning it into another. I hope that makes sense. um, okay, next we go to the southwest of the wheel. And here we have the peacock energy. Now, this is one of my favorite cards. I love this peacock energy because it's a card of inner beauty. It's a card of having compassion for yourself. It's also a card of, so the peacock can pretty much eat anything. It can assimilate anything. And when the um, the peacock shows up in a reading, it says that you can digest um, every experience that you experience. You can handle any experience that life throws at you. And you can do it without harboring resentment or conflict or past pain. Let's clarify this peacock energy. Okay, so with the peacock, we have the 10 of Tyne. This would represent the 10 of Wands, and this is reaching the end of a cycle. So it kind of feels like it's the end of a cycle where you don't believe that you can handle things. Okay, it's the end of that cycle of yes, you telling yourself that I can't do this, you telling yourself that I can't handle this. Okay, because that peacock energy says that you can. So you are about to lay that burden down with the 10 of Tyne there. You are about to accept that, you know what? You're about to accept yourself, really, and accept the fact that you can handle anything that comes your way. And this is really going to raise your confidence levels. Which I love because the next card going up to the northwest of the wheel, we have this Phoenix energy. And the Phoenix energy represents our first chakra, our root chakra. And it says that the spark has been lit. Okay, so the spark of change has been lit within you. And it's asking you um, to no longer run from who you are, the things that you have done, the things that have happened to you, or anything. It's really asking you to begin to recognize yourself again. Let's clarify this Phoenix energy. So with the Phoenix, we have the Weaver goddess. And again, so the Weaver goddess, this would represent the world. And so completion, the end of a cycle, which is kind of what I just said, because I do believe that you have reached an end of a cycle. You've reached the end of, like I said, having to carry these burdens with you. You've reached the end of that cycle, and now you are awakening this Phoenix energy. You are, yeah, like I said, that spark is lit, and it's beginning to create a new cycle. And in this cycle, it will create a whole new you. I love it. I love it. And next, excuse me, we go to the last card in the spread. We go to the northeast of the wheel. And here we have this tiger energy. Um, and I've pulled this tiger energy quite often. And so I do feel like this is kind of a collective energy. And the tiger is the lunar force. It's a card of being at ease in the darkness. Um, and being one with the silence. So this is a very fearless energy. So it's really asking for the awakening of that divine feminine. Now, just so everybody knows, we all have both the divine masculine and divine feminine within us, regardless of what your sex is. But I think collectively, this is like an awakening of the divine feminine, that a lot of people are accepting that divine feminine aspect of themselves, including you. And this is also a card of awakening to your own power. Um, so let's clarify this tiger energy. So with the tiger, we have the Barrier of Air. And I swear I have pulled this card for every single reading so far. This is the fifth reading I've done for November. And every single sun bear zodiac sign has gotten this card. Um, and this is a card of bringing chaos into order through clarity and boundaries. So especially for this month of November, boundaries are going to be huge. And this is boundaries with other people, but also boundaries with ourselves. Um, and it's also, again, like I said, it's about clarity. It's about having the swords represent the area of our mind. So this is about having clarity. And I think that where most people are going to find this clarity is in the darkness. I really recommend uh, for anybody in this who is a beaver to spend some time this month in the darkness and in the quiet. Put an eye mask on, put some earplugs in, and just spend some time in the dark and in the quiet, and learn to get comfortable in it. Because the dark is just the absence of light. So we want to be able to be comfortable in the darkness so that we can shine our light in that darkness. I hope that makes sense. Okay, now we're going to pull the three main themes uh, for the beavers for the month of November. Okay, so here we have intuition, assurance, And love. Oh, I love those themes. Okay. So let's start with this intuition. Again, uh, I'm not surprised that this comes up as one of your main themes because you did have that cosmic egg card. So, like I said, I do feel that your crown chakra is going to be wide open, and your intuition, again, you also have that lizard card too. So, your intuition is going to be very heightened. Um, this month. And then you have the assurance card. So the assurance card is just a card of trusting spirit. Trust that everything is working the way that it is supposed to. And then you also have love. Okay. And so big time love, love on your, and again, I would say, especially with that bee energy, the lizard energy, and that Four of Swords energy, definitely practice a lot of self-care and a lot of self-love this month, Beavers. So great reading. Thank you so much for being here. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It really does help me and my channel out. I love and appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.